Okay. Just cut this real slow. That blade will grab this and pull it up into the blade if you try and cut it too fast. Nice and slow. One more to go. Okay, here we are back on the job site. Let's just go over a couple things real quick. We don't want concrete wrapping all the way around these stone. If the concrete needs to move in the winter time, it will crack the concrete or it could crack these stone. So I like to use this Epifoam. It just kind of molds right around it. It doesn't leave a big ugly gap, but it gives it enough room for the concrete to move. Over here we're using a vinyl 1/4 inch expansion joint. That'll look a lot nicer against the finished patio than a black tar joint that we normally use in our driveways. Here's the corner I cut this morning. Now this has a curve on it, so you can see it's not a perfect fit, but it's close enough for what we're doing. I can take that and sort of pinch it off. I might put a little piece of tape right here if I have time. We're about to spray these. I don't have time, and I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll be fine. So there's our all clamped in place. On the lower one we just do a 4 inch. That way if the dirt only comes up, you know, and you see that top edge, it looks nice. Ready, guys?
Yep, born ready.
Okay, born ready. Let's go. Okay, pour went exceptionally well. I put a temporary kicker on this while we were pouring. You tell me. So we have a little drip coming off of that corner. That's why that mat is there. You can see it right there dripping. Everybody's on cleanup. There's Joe collecting up our clips, getting them back in the truck. A little bit of sponge work on these piers. I know, why don't we hang plastic? We just don't. We just splash a little bit and we wipe it off. That way we don't have to worry about the plastic falling in the concrete. We started taping stuff off and I'm liking that. So we're doing a little bit more than we used to. All right, everything's on deck, ready to go. I saw my coffee right over there. Grab a sip of coffee. Be ready to go. Gotta move that over just a bump. How's that look, Steve? I think I'm right there now. That looks good. More? That's gotta be close. Like it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get done with this board, then I'll take more stuff. Uh-oh. Hey Chris, how about not hitting the border? Ready? Yep. I want to slide it to you.
How's that looking?
That looks much better, yeah. Take it the whole way through though. There we go. Good. Yep. Okay, Joe, done with all the straight edges. I'll take a shallow joiner. Is my hammer yet? you want to slide down, I can get this while I'm here. Thanks. And snips. How about a screw gun? We'll take this off in twos. Send it. Oh, what a catch. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta get closer. Oh, it was still dripping. I need something to put here for a drip. Piece of cardboard.
Joe, can you run up into the back of my truck? There's a piece of cardboard. Can you grab that and bring it down? White truck, yellow roof rack. Whoops. Where did all this come from? Okay. There's the hammer.
Okay. Is the spray ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, top is all rubbed up, re-rolled, sprayed. Very soft yet, very soft. Steve will hold that up. Little bit of texture. Put it down before it drips. Perfect.
Take it the wheel.
Yeah. Let me do more then. Nice slow wheel, being that it's so wet.
You got the wheel? No. I can take it up here.
We will take it over there, yeah. So I'm not pushing this in all the way. Just getting a little bit of heavy texture on it. Quarter turn. I like that. Right across. That looks awesome. So this is what we want to see. Our form came away, the liner stayed there. So everything's still intact. Everybody keeps talking about my accent. My Pittsburghy accent. That's funny. Like, I don't have an accent. Actually, not lately. I haven't been. Attaboy. What's your favorite episode? What? Oh, yeah.
Is that why you like it? Yep.
I need a little wheel down here, Matt. Can you hit me real quick?
You're good. Yes.
Yeah, just this. Okay. Need some good?
Over there. Thank you.
How about a bag? We got a bag? That for a look. Stepping down onto the lower pad. It's cantilevered edge. That's pretty straight, right? Now tomorrow when I come to color, I'll bring a hand grinder and I'll just connect that and that. That's it. A little bit of cleanup. You know what? Let's just snap our fingers. And there it is. All cleaned up, roughed in for the homeowners. Now they can seed this, get a landscaper if they want to. Okay, back tomorrow for some coloring, a smoke permatique on this, and then 2 coats of sealer. This job's all done. Okay, I'm back here the next morning. It's quite early, so I'll talk kind of quiet and very little talking. This just needs a scrub. It's so small I didn't bring a pressure washer. I'll just use a push broom and the garden hose. I went ahead with a grinder. You can see I made my connection here. And that opens up this joint so it drains good. I went around and opened up the corner joints. Now the rainwater will drain out, it won't puddle in there. Came off of here, same thing, brought it out, and I 9'd it off the border. I didn't run straight. The crack will come over here and it wants to turn that way, so that's how it wants to crack, so that's how we put the cut in there. So after I give it a scrub, I'm going to put some smoke permatique on there. A lot of viewers ask me what I use for my coloring. There it is. It's real simple to do. This can be done on new concrete as well as old concrete. So I use about 2 scoops per sprayer full. That's about 2 scoops. Keep this bag sealed up and it will stay good for a long time. My son Steve puts this in the sprayer and does this. I think this is a better way, so everybody should tell Steve that this is a better way to do it. If you just put it directly in the sprayer, give it a shake. When you're all done spraying, you empty the sprayer out and there'll be a bunch of solids at the bottom. So I do it this way. Give this a good mix, and now that can go into the sprayer, and then give the sprayer a mix and you're good to go. Okay, we'll come back to this. To prove my point, as soon as I shut the camera off and opened up the sprayer, there was a bunch of debris on the bottom. Kalina Tan. Who just did a job with Kalina Tan? Steven. I'm picking on Steve today. That's okay, he's used to it. It could have been any one of us. Okay. I don't know if it looks better, but it is better. Okay, so fill the sprayer up about 3/4 with water. But what I'm going to do now is give this a scrub. All this stuff here needs to go away. It doesn't take long. If this were bigger, I'd bring a pressure washer, but this won't take me but 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Moving kind of slow these days. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the patio's all scrubbed and just damp. Not soaking wet, just damp. Sprayer's about 3/4 full. Oh, reach that. I didn't want that getting sprayed. I had it out of the way. all dissolved. Okay, let's get spraying. Okay, it's not holding real good pressure. There we go. This is smoke on top of cool gray. Hit this face nice and light a couple of times. If you do it all at once, it just wants to run off of there. It won't stick. This is looking really nice. Fully saturated. So after you spray it on, I like to give it just a quick broom. Like, see, this is a little bit dark here. You can help even that out. Okay, that's all colored, drying nicely. Really like that step. Okay, one more step to do here. This is Saturday morning. We poured it Friday, so Sunday morning I'll come back and give it a coat of our poly seal from ChemMaster. That'll lock in the color, protect the concrete, make the color pop out and look real nice. Hopefully I'll bring a camera with me and hit that. Bring this video home. See you tomorrow. Okay, here I am next morning, Sunday morning, 48 hours after we poured the concrete. Now I can go ahead and seal it. Like I said yesterday, ChemMaster poly seal. So 48 hours after we seal. After we pour, we can seal. Before I get started sealing, I mentioned the other day about our different joint material. This is 1/4 inch vinyl joint that we use. You can see that how nice it looks with the old existing patio in relation to our new patio. Much nicer than the black tar joint. And then up here against the stonework, notice how pliable this is. In the winter time, if this concrete needs to move a little bit, of course everything can move. Even if it just needs to move 1/4 inch or less, if that was tight up against there, you're going to see damage. You're going to see chipping. You're going to see cracking stone, probably cracking concrete. Okay, let's get started sealing. Lots of pressure in the sprayer. Watch how it just brings the color to life. And this is cool gray with smoke on top, not a big color contrast. You can see how quick it goes. I'll just get a little bit of this and I'll show you at the end. Okay, there it is, second coat, all done. Keep in mind this is 48 hours old. It's drying. It's going to be more the lighter areas, all these darker areas, it's still drying. Keep that in mind. There's our cantilevered edge. I really like that. You're going to start seeing more and more of that on our job sites. So what I started doing is reaching out to the homeowners as we're finishing up and asking them to send me a picture in about a month when they're done with their landscaping, all the concrete's dried. So we'll get a folder of all these jobs, and then we'll post them maybe year end. We'll just do pictures of all the jobs we completed through the season. I think that'd be pretty neat for me, as well as our channel, just to show everybody, you know, all the projects that way. So just an idea I had. We'll see if it works out. All right, thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. Enjoy your weekend. So with that being said, I just pulled right next door. Here's the driveway we did last year. So that's what it looks like 1 year after we do the work.